Good morning to all of you. Dear students, today we begin with a new lesson, the lesson number 6, verbs present tense. Okay, we in our previous lesson, we learned about transitive verb, intransitive verb. In intransitive verb, we learned two types of verb, that verbs of action and verbs of being. Okay, and today in our lessons, we begin with the tenses. Okay, tenses are the most important. You have to learn it very carefully. Understand present, past and future. So in this lesson we are learning the present tense. So tenses is a form of the verb generally used to denote time of an action. Yeah. Present tense, an action that happens now. That means today. Okay. Present tense means today, an action that happens now. Secondly is a past tense, an action that took place earlier, that means yesterday. We are talking about yesterday, and future, an action yet to happen. Yet to happen means tomorrow. Present, today, past, yesterday and future means tomorrow. So, the present, past and future, these tenses denote an action when it took place. Okay, so here simple present tense is used to indicate an action in present. Dear students, in your book page number 50, in your book, page number 50, after the definition of the present, past and future, a table is given. Tense, predicate, present, past and future. Okay. So, how many types of tenses are there? Simple present tense, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous tense. All that we are going to learn in this lesson. There are 12 types of tenses. Okay, so continuous, past, perfect, all these tenses we are going to learn, and how the verbs are used. Verb of being and verb of action. You know which are the verb of being and which are the verb of action. Simple present tense work, past tense work by adding ed. There are regular verbs and irregular verbs. That also I taught you in the previous chapter. Which are the regular verbs and which are the irregular verbs. Okay. Worked, future tense we use shall and will. Okay. For the future tense we use a simple present tense verb only. Okay. Continuous tense am, is, are. Work we add ing form behind it. Okay. For past tense we use verb of being, we use was and were, and future tense we use will and shall. Third is a perfect tense. We use verb of being has and have. We use the verb of has and have. Worked, had worked, shall have and will worked. Perfect continuities has been and have been. Has been, when we learn in details, you will understand more. Just a table for your information is given. Working, had been working and have been working. Okay. Again in the structure a table is given. Again down the same page structure a table is given. Affirmative sentence. Now what is affirmative sentence? So dear students, in our English grammar there are 4 types of sentence. One is affirmative, second is an interrogative sentences, imperative sentences and exclamatory sentences. So what is affirmative sentence? Affirmative sentences are gives us information about a person or things. Okay, and in the affirmative sentence, at the end of the sentence there will be a full stop. Okay, there will be a full stop at the end. And in the affirmative sentence there are 2 types. One is positive sentence and other one is negative sentence. So here we are going to learn affirmative, that means a positive positive, and the second point is a negative sentence also we are going to form in a present tense. Third is an interrogative sentence. Now interrogative pronoun and interrogative adjective already we have learned, and you know what is interrogative sentence. WH questions used to ask question. These WH words are used to ask questions we are using. So WH questions are called interrogative sentence, these to ask questions. Next is WH questions, that also we are going to learn. What is imperative sentence? So imperative sentences are expresses strong emotions, gives instructions, request, order, suggestions. Can you please give me a pencil? The example of it. Please, the word please, requesting. Giving order. Don't go there. Sit down. Okay, these are the instructions given. And exclamatory sentences expresses strong feelings. Ouch, oh, wow, brow. These are the words which expresses strong feelings, all exclamatory sentence. And in these present tense we are going to learn affirmative. In affirmative we are going to form into negative sentences, then interrogative and WH. So the structure of the sentence can be like that. Here, according to the table given in your textbook, I have formed a sentence. That is, the first one is affirmative sentence. Okay. So I watch television. बच्चों आपकी बुक में दिया गया है कि subject, verb, object और complement. Okay, object or complement. So the singular and plural one it is given here. See, I, we, you and they, she, he, Rani and Ahmad. So you can use as it is. Here I have taken I watch television. Or if instead of I, if I am taking Rani, instead of I, if I take Rani, then I can say Rani watches television. I have to add es there. Okay, you know whenever there is a third person, we have to add s or es. So I have to use es here. Secondly, in the negative sentence, I do not watch television. Or if it is a third person, you can say Rani does not watch. Then when does comes, we do not use es in the verb of action. Okay, we don't use es here when does comes. Okay, third is an interrogative sentence, that is, do you watch television? Do you watch television? So in interrogative sentence we can use do and does. Okay, do and does interrogative sentence. So do you watch television? Or does Rani watch television? Does Rani watch television? The last is a WH question, that is, I have taken an example here. When do you watch television? आप कब टेलीविजन देखते हो? When does Rani watch television? When do you is taken, this is singular, so do, but Rani is a third form, so when does Rani watch television? Okay, so these are the structure according to the structure. Next is a using simple present tense. Okay, using simple present tense. In your box, page number 51, a paragraph is given that we shall go during our live class. Okay, but now let us know how using the simple present tense. Which all the places do we use simple present tense? So the first one general truths, habitual actions, rituals or customs, and characteristics. So these four places we use simple present tense. So what is habit general truths? General truth means universal truth. For the example, the sun rises in the east, that never change. General truth, that means the sun rises in the east, that is a general truth. Can anybody change? No. So that is a general truth. The sun rises in the east. Habitual actions. What about habitual actions? So we play in the field near the bank of the river. Or every Saturday we go to my auntie's house. That is your habitual action. Every Saturday. Or every evening I play carom with my parents. That is your habitual action. That is a habit in which you are continuously in routine wise practicing about it. Third is a ritual or customs. Third is a ritual or custom. So what is the entire village celebrates the river festival every year. The entire world celebrates. Okay, or the entire state, the state of Gujarat celebrates the Kharij festival every year. That is the ritual and customs. Okay, ritual and customs. Then the characteristics, that is the farmer use water from the river for irrigation. Characteristics. Okay, so farmer use water from irrigation from the river. The supporting verb do is used to change the affirmative sentence into either negative or interrogative sentence. So, this do and does is used to change the sentence either into negative or interrogative sentence. Again, the small table is given affirmative, negative and interrogative in your textbook. We play in the field. That is affirmative sentence or sample, a compliment. Okay, given. Then negative, we do not play in the field or we don't play in the field. Do not and don't. Do not means a full form and don't is used as a short form. Okay, interrogative sentence, do we play in the field or do we not play in the field? Again, bachcho, next is more uses of simple present tense. These are the using of simple present tense where we use, that is, we use general rules, habitual actions, ritual or customs and characteristics. That is the character of the farmers for the irrigation, they take the water from the river. Okay, and again there are the more uses of simple present tense. So which are the more uses of simple present tense? So exclamatory sentence. In exclamatory sentence also we use a simple present tense. How we use? Here a sentence is given. The stars look so beautiful. The stars look so beautiful. You have to express while speaking. The stars look so beautiful. How fierce the storm is. Okay. Next, the sentence to represent future action. Yes. For the simple present we use for the future action also, that is they leave for Delhi tomorrow. They leave for Delhi tomorrow, or our school reopens on Monday. For the future action also we use the simple present tense. Conditional clauses in place of the simple future tense. Conditional clauses in place of simple future tense. So how is used in the sentence? If I sell this house, I shall buy a new one. Conditional clauses. If I do this, I can do that. So if I sell this house, then only I can buy a new house. So on condition, conditional clauses. And the last, proverbs and sayings. There are many proverbs and sayings are there. So a bad workman quarrels with his tools, and absence marks that heart grows fonder. So dear students, the verb present tenses is a form of the verb generally used to denote the time of an action. Present, past, future. Present means today, past means yesterday, future means tomorrow. Using of the simple present tense, the structure of the sentence affirmative, negative, interrogative and WH question. Using the simple present tense, where do we use? For the general rules, our habitual actions, our rituals and customs, and fourth, that is our characteristics. And again the more uses of simple present tense. With example, I told you that the exclamatory sentences also we use. Sentences represent the future action also we use the simple present tense. Conditional clauses in place of future tense, and proverbs and sayings also we use the simple present tense. Again, page number 52. Make a list of 5 sentences in a sentence by tense by combining the words in the columns given on the next page, that is on the page number 53. Okay. So make necessary changes in the form of the verb given. Verbs to suit your sentences. One has been already done for us. So there is a subject, verb in its base form, and object or complement is given in a box. So here the first one. Kanchi starts the day early. Kanchi starts the day early because the name of the person is taken Kanchi. The start is given, but we have to add S or ES as I told you. So Kanchi starts her day early. So dear students, it is a very easy form of making a simple and small sentences. So dear students, page number 53, that is your homework. As you know, you have to form the sentences. Okay. So have a good day and thank you to all.